Ember Moon, whose real name is Adrienne Reese, is a professional wrestler known for her dynamic in-ring style and striking appearance. Born on August 31, 1988, in Dallas, Texas, she developed an early interest in sports, particularly martial arts and wrestling. Growing up in the Lone Star State, Reese was inspired by the larger-than-life personas of professional wrestlers, and this influence played a significant role in her desire to pursue a career in wrestling. She began training for professional wrestling at a young age, enrolling in Booker T's Reality of Wrestling School in Houston, Texas, where she honed her skills and learned the ropes of the business. It was here that she adopted the ring name Ember Moon, which reflected her fiery and mysterious persona that would become central to her wrestling career. She made her debut in 2007, initially working in various independent wrestling promotions throughout the United States. Over the next several years, Ember Moon established herself as a promising talent on the independent circuit, competing under various ring names and gaining experience in different wrestling styles. Her time spent wrestling in independent promotions allowed her to develop a unique blend of striking, high-flying, and technical wrestling. During this period, she wrestled under the name Adrienne Reese and worked with various promotions such as Shimmer Women Athletes, where she gained considerable recognition. In 2015, Reese's big break came when she signed with WWE, one of the largest wrestling promotions in the world. She debuted in WWE's developmental territory, NXT, where she quickly became a fan favorite. Her NXT debut was marked by a dramatic entrance, using her signature move, the Eclipse, a top rope stunner that wowed audiences and helped her stand out in the growing NXT women's division. This move became synonymous with her, cementing her as a top competitor in the NXT women's scene. Moon's in-ring abilities and captivating presence led to her becoming a staple in NXT. She feuded with prominent figures in the division, including Asuka, who was NXT Women's Champion at the time. Ember's rivalry with Asuka helped elevate her status in WWE and garnered significant attention. In 2017, she competed for the NXT Women's Championship at NXT TakeOver Orlando, but fell short against Asuka in a highly contested match. Despite this setback, Moon's popularity continued to rise, and she was seen as one of the top contenders for the title. In 2018, Ember Moon made the jump to WWE's main roster, debuting on Monday Night Raw during the Superstar Shakeup. Her arrival brought high expectations, and she quickly became involved in a number of high-profile storylines, though she did not immediately capture a championship. Her unique style and persona resonated with fans, and she continued to perform at a high level, participating in numerous multi-woman matches and continuing her rivalry with other key women in WWE, including Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks. Throughout her WWE career, Ember Moon gained a reputation for her athleticism, incorporating acrobatic moves and a fierce style into her matches. She has been a part of several multi-competitor matches, including at pay-per-view events like the Royal Rumble and Money in the Bank. In 2019, she suffered an injury, which put her on the sideline for a period of time, but she made a strong return to the ring afterward. Moon also had a brief run in the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship scene, aligning herself with various wrestlers over the years. Despite a series of ups and downs, including injuries and inconsistent booking, Ember Moon remained a fan favorite due to her resilience and strong in-ring performances. In addition to her wrestling career, Ember Moon is known for her distinct character, often drawing on supernatural and mystical themes. Her Ember Moon persona is that of a fierce warrior with a mysterious aura, which is reflected in her dark, warrior-like attire and dramatic entrances. Her character is heavily influenced by themes of strength, fire, and empowerment, all of which resonate with her audience. Ember Moon's wrestling style is a hybrid of multiple disciplines, incorporating elements from mixed martial arts, traditional wrestling, and high-flying moves. Her ability to seamlessly blend these styles has made her one of the most exciting performers in WWE. She has consistently been praised for her athleticism, creativity, and ability to tell compelling stories in the ring. As of recent years, Ember Moon has continued to be a respected figure in the wrestling world, with her fans eagerly awaiting her next chapter in WWE or beyond. Whether as a solo competitor or part of a team, Ember Moon's contributions to the wrestling industry are undeniable, and she has secured her place as one of the most versatile and captivating athletes in the modern era of sports entertainment. Throughout her career, Ember Moon has remained committed to evolving her character and wrestling abilities, always seeking new ways to engage with her audience and challenge herself in the ring. Her perseverance, both in terms of overcoming setbacks and dealing with injuries, has solidified her reputation as a dedicated and passionate performer. Despite facing several obstacles during her time with WWE, including periods of inconsistent booking and fluctuating storylines, Moon has consistently demonstrated her resilience and ability to bounce back. Her drive to continue improving and excelling has garnered her a loyal fan base, and she is often praised for her professionalism both in the ring and behind the scenes. Ember Moon's influence extends beyond her in-ring work. She has also become an inspiration for many aspiring wrestlers, especially women, who admire her determination to carve out a successful career in a traditionally male-dominated industry. Her persona, which blends strength with mystery, has been empowering for fans who identify with her fierce and determined character. Moreover, her success has helped pave the way for future generations of female wrestlers who see her as a role model. In terms of her achievements, while Moon has not held a championship for an extended period on WWE's main roster, she has still managed to collect notable accolades. In NXT, she was a former NXT Women's Champion, an achievement that was a highlight of her career and helped her establish herself as one of the top women in the company. Her time in NXT also saw her winning the NXT Women's Championship at the 2017 NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3 event, solidifying her as a top competitor within the brand. This victory was especially significant, as it marked the culmination of a long journey in WWE's developmental system. Beyond her NXT title reign, Moon has also been part of notable pay-per-view matches and has participated in high-profile events like the Women's Royal Rumble matches. Her performances in these events have often been among the highlights of the shows, as she continues to display her athleticism, tenacity, and ability to tell a compelling story inside the ring. Her ability to stay relevant and remain at the top of her game, even in the face of adversity, has made Ember Moon a well-respected figure in WWE and the professional wrestling world at large. While her WWE career has been marked by both triumphs and challenges, she remains a fan favorite, admired for her authenticity, drive, and unique contributions to the wrestling business. In recent years, Moon has continued to engage with a fan base outside of wrestling, utilizing platforms like social media and streaming services to connect with her followers on a personal level. She has also been involved in various charity work, lending her platform to causes that are important to her. Through these efforts, she has built a loyal community of supporters who not only appreciate her as a wrestler but also as a person. Looking toward the future, Ember Moon's career remains full of possibilities. Whether she continues to compete in WWE, moves to another promotion, or explores opportunities in other forms of entertainment, she has proven time and time again that she has the drive, talent, and determination to succeed at the highest levels. With her storied career, both in terms of her in-ring accomplishments and her impact on the wrestling world, Ember Moon will continue to be a force to be reckoned with in the world of professional wrestling. As Ember Moon continues her journey in professional wrestling, her legacy within WWE and the larger wrestling community remains a point of great interest. Although she has yet to achieve long-term reigns as champion on the main roster, her technical prowess, in-ring creativity, and ability to connect with the audience have made her a standout performer. Her unique combination of agility, strength, and high-impact moves makes her one of the most dynamic wrestlers of a generation, garnering a wide range of admiration from fans and peers alike. Her moveset, especially her finishing maneuver, the Eclipse, has been widely praised. The Eclipse, a top rope stunner, is one of the most electrifying finishing moves in the business, and it has become a signature part of her persona. Her ability to execute the move flawlessly in different matches, even under pressure, shows the level of skill she possesses, and why her matches often become crowd favorites. Ember Moon's impact extends beyond her athleticism. She has been an important part of WWE's Women's Evolution movement, which focused on highlighting the talents of female wrestlers and offering them more opportunities on television. While she may not have been as heavily featured as some of her peers in the main event scene, she has contributed significantly to the advancement of women's wrestling within WWE. Her inclusion in high-profile multi-woman matches, including the Women's Royal Rumble and other marquee events, has helped cement her place in history as one of the women who helped push the division forward. Moreover, her move to WWE's main roster marked a new chapter, one where she would face stiffer competition, and worked to find her place among the top stars of the company. She was part of the women's division that included other superstars like Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, and Alexa Bliss, each of whom contributed to the revitalization of women's wrestling in WWE. Despite not always being in the title picture, Ember Moon's charisma and work ethic made her a key figure in this transformation. Ember Moon's style also emphasizes resilience, a trait that has been particularly clear when she's had to recover from injuries. Her time away from the ring due to injuries only seemed to increase her resolve and commitment to returning at her highest level. Moon's ability to come back after surgeries and setbacks, showcasing her full athletic range each time, has been a testament to her determination and passion for the sport. In addition to her wrestling career, Moon has embraced opportunities outside of the squared circle. She has explored content creation and streaming, where she interacts with her fans on platforms like Twitch. These ventures allow fans to connect with her on a more personal level and give her a chance to build her brand beyond wrestling. Through these interactions, Moon has been able to show a side of herself that goes beyond the character she portrays on television, offering fans a deeper look into her personality and interests. Ember Moon's influence on the wrestling world can also be seen in the rise of independent wrestlers and young women looking to make a name for themselves in the industry. As someone who initially worked on the independent circuit and built her career through persistence and skill, she serves as a mentor figure for those coming up in the business. Many in the industry credit her for helping to change perceptions of women in wrestling by showcasing that they can be just as dynamic, athletic, and engaging as their male counterparts. In the future, Ember Moon's wrestling trajectory will likely continue to evolve as she remains a versatile and adaptable talent. Whether she stays with WWE, moves to another promotion, or pursues other ventures, her legacy is already secured. She is more than just a wrestler. She is a trailblazer who has had a significant impact on the wrestling industry, especially in the context of women's roles in professional wrestling. As her career progresses, there is no doubt that Ember Moon will remain one of the most respected and admired figures in the sport. Whether she adds more titles to her collection or takes on new and exciting roles in the wrestling world or beyond, her contributions will continue to be remembered for years to come.